Hi, my name is Tom Eckel. I'm one of the PhD students at Dr. Cocker's lab. And like he told you, what we study here in part is particulate formation and then ozone formation in atmospheric chemistry having to do with pollutants. So right behind me, we've got a couple of the instruments we use to analyze particulate matter. This instrument right here is actually used to determine what the average diameter of the particles is and kind of give us an idea of how much particles there are in our reaction chambers and how many particles we're developing in our chemical reactions. The other instrument you'll see behind the first instrument is an analytical tool. So this is a mass spectrometer specifically designed for aerosols. And essentially it allows us to determine the chemical composition of the aerosols that we're analyzing in our particulate stream by determining what the M to Z ratio of different ions of those chemicals is. So what we do is break apart the particles that come in our polluted stream and then use time of flight and then mass spectroscopy to determine what those particles are comprised of. So a bit about myself. Like I said, I'm a third-year PhD student. I've been in this lab since I was an undergrad, and I ended up getting into this just by being curious about some of the things that I ended up seeing in class. Dr. Cocker was actually one of my professors in my undergrad, and meeting him was a very transformative experience for me because he was such an available professor to talk to, and it was very easy to relate to him and discuss different things that they were studying in their lab, and it really interested me. And just by the merit of me being curious, my professor took a lot of extra time to talk to me and mentor me through the process. And as you kind of find the further you get in school, there are fewer and fewer people that are willing to be curious and go out of their way to engage with their teachers. And because of that, it's so easy to engage with people and discuss what their work is and discuss what's going on in their field. And it really gives you a leg up in terms of finding a home to do undergraduate research and then maybe eventually transitioning that into grad school, either a master's or a doctorate. So I would say that if I had any advice for you guys in terms of looking for a career in STEM later, just stay curious and keep asking questions. The only bad question is the one that you don't ask.